Burning Eyes Entertainment presents The H-Guys in Pub Encounter.
Mr. Tokiwa?
Tokiwa? Hey, Roberta, is Tokiwa there with you? Wait, tell him I said hello. Quickly!
Tell my wife I said hello. Yes. Oh, it's your narration too.
My panic rose to new heights at Roberta's frightened voice. Next I heard Tokiwa.
When am I getting my narration? This is the third time we've met, isn't it? Though I've seen much, much more of you.
Tokiwa!
Oh my god.
Did Roberta tell you hello? I wanted to know if we're still on for watching Game of Thrones tonight. Roberta, hang on. Shit, Tokiwa.
Don't be scared. Although I guess it's only natural that you be cautious around me.
Tokiwa's eerie voice echoed in my ears as I started running.
Just... Iganami Tokiwa, third generation leader of the Iganami clan. Oh, you obviously know too much. Time to kill you.
Yep. Roberta whispered the words to herself. She must have heard from Hide. Roberta, can you hear me? You've got to get out of there. There was no way I could have missed Roberta's next hoarsely whispered words.
So, you want to hook up instead? He's got a knife.
Da.
It's just like Shigehiro said.
Clever girl.
You're a clever girl, Roberta.
I heard a dull thumping sound through the phone. Tokiwa must have been tapping her with the knife. He was deliberately threatening her, just so that I would hear.
As opposed to accidentally threatening her?
Just talking casually with a knife in hand.
There is a character in the Yakuza series who would do that. He's the one voiced by Mark Hamill. It's fantastic, because it's Mark Hamill basically doing Japanese Yakuza the Joker.
Nice.
Which is why it was fantastic casting. You're a good girl. Smart. That's not true. Why don't we go somewhere?
Roberta, please, answer me. Roberta! But the one who answered my frantic pleas was not Roberta, but...
Sorry, Mamoru.
It was Tokira. A smile in his voice.
A little odd, but I get its meaning at least.
Tokiwa!
What are you doing fooling around out there? You'll never be able to protect her like that, 'cause you're Mamoru.
Ah. Stop this right now. She means nothing to you.
Yeah, which means it'll be easier to kill her.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm sure you know that's not true. I've jerked off at least, 3 times after hearing that recording.
I mean, I half expect him to be like, nothing? How could you say that about my own daughter?
Oh my god. That'd be hilarious. Even though they're like the same age, and then I realized, wait, he's old enough to be her dad,
yeah.
So... This girl's sweet talk is what made you so reluctant to accept your punishment. When she's around, you don't see the reality that's right in front of you.
You're the one who's not seeing reality.
That wasn't me. Don't make me laugh, Mamoru. When have I ever done anything like that? I've always done nothing but see the true reality of things. Growing up a villain, to think I would ignore reality, it's unthinkable.
Along with Tokiwa's cold voice, Roberta's tiny screech came through the receiver.
Ow. Oh dear, are you okay? Your neck is bleeding.
You. What did you do to her?
I haven't done anything, she's just scared. I may have nicked her in my excitement. Hey, Bishop, come on. Do the thing with the knife. Come on! It's a great scene. Don't worry, this wound's nothing a lick or two can't fix. With that
last suggestive whisper, Tokiwa hung up. Shit. He's turned off the power too.
You mean to his phone or the whole city? Is this a Batman villain?
Just blacks out. He definitely said something about moving. The park was a high possibility.
The most obvious place ever?
The only place we visit in my route. Hang on, Roberta. I'm coming!
Oh, thank God, we're almost done.
Please. 61.
Yeah, barely
We're
over
a
half.
D-
at the very end. I'm wondering if it may not even be possible to get 100% in your first playthrough. And if that means you have to do it multiple times, fuck that shit. Yeah. Oh, look, he's dressed up fancily. The
The
day,
day even the sky shed tears.
Okay. After being forced to move to the park, the cold knife was suddenly pressed up to my neck. You're shaking. Do I scare you?
The fucking knife does.
Too scared to even speak. What an adorable face. Gives me shivers. Tokiwa deliberately breathed into my ear as he spoke. I couldn't stop shivering. I couldn't do anything but shut my eyes in fright.
Because I'm a woman.
I was just gonna go with it's a weak-willed protagonist.
Yeah.
I could hear
Because I'm a woman and I need to be saved by a man. I can't do anything on my own. I'm being sarcastic.
No.
I just want to clarify that.
No, I know.
And I'm calling out that this is weak storytelling.
Oh, yeah. Well, at the same time, I'd be pretty fucking terrified if a known criminal had a knife to my neck.
Yeah. I feel like that would have ended two ways. Either I would have successfully taken the knife from him, or I would have ended up with a knife in my gut.
I could hear Tokiwa's distinctive snicker. A warm tongue lapped up the blood on my neck. Guess there are vampires.
Yep.
Actually, it's funny because there's like a vampire in one of the vampire games. There's a... What? And started reopening my wound. Stop it. Don't you like it with a little bit of pain? I know you do.
Then she just moans.
I saw when you and
Jesus.
Mamro were here in the park having your fun. Just didn't say anything because I had to whip it out. This whole route is fucking creepy.
Yep.
That was... You looked like you were enjoying it then, too. No. Speaking of which, Loverboy should be here soon.
But that. And you looked like you were enjoying it too. But that's fucking hot, man. Oh. Ugh.
I've lost interest. I've lost interest and my boner.
Yep.
Speaking of which, Loverboy should be here soon. Listen, can you hear the footsteps?
Roberta!
From far off, I spotted Mamoru running my way. Mamoru! Mamoru, breathing hard, scowled and faced off against Tokiwa.
Tokiwa.
Hey, Mamoru. I believe this is the second time now that we've met here. I think Hideaki's gonna come in and save the day.
Probably, yeah.
Thus proving to be a better character than the protagonist of this route. Route? Route.
Actually, either is acceptable in American English.
No.
Enough with this bullshit. This is between you and me.
Right, just between us.
Then he just fucking slits your throat.
That'd be the hardcore.
Road over.
That'd be the hardcore thing to do in a much more serious drama.
Yep. Then why did you have to involve Roberta?
Villain. Why? Isn't it obvious? Because you killed my girlfriend.
Because Because you're responsible for the girl that I love's death, so I have to be responsible for the girl that you love's death.
You really don't understand the position you're in. You're a criminal that deserves judgment.
It's called Amazon style. Is this about Rena's suicide? No fucking shit, Sherlock.
Precisely. I will never, ever forgive you for that.
Tokiwa.
So seeing you happy infuriates me like nothing else. You have to pay for what you've done. For taking Rena's life. Rena's death. That was the reason Tokiwa was after Mamoru.
Really?
When you left the clan, I had planned on forgiving you for that. After flashing a dark smile, Tokiwa let go of my hand. His knife was then turned on Mamoru. The reason she died was also my fault. Hey! Admission of guilt.
So, like, the way I would write this scene is, like, he lets go of her, and just as she takes a step away, he just, like, fucking takes her neck out, and then he points his... And then there's, like, a big climactic fucking fight scene.
Yeah, but that would be a completely different genre at that point.
It'd be good, though.
The reason she died was also my fault, but you played a part as well. If you hadn't left us, even after Rena's protest, she would be dead.
It's not like you to dig up the past like this, Tokiwa.
It still all seems like a dream. Rena's hollow eyes, blaming me. Asking me why I'd let you leave, when all she wanted was to be near you.
Tokiwa, calm down.
Shut up. Rena died for you. Tokiwa's sorrowful screams echoed in the night sky. I find him actually more sympathetic than the main character.
Yeah. Sad hero noises.
with an angry hero. He's just the hero now.
Sad villain noises.
No, fuck it. He's an
Yeah,
anti-hero.
he's the hero.
He's an
Tokyo was the
anti-hero.
hero.
With an angry shout, Tokiwa lunged at Mamoru. Mamoru! Mamoru swiftly grabbed Tokiwa's arms. Of course he did, because despite not being a frontline fighter, he's a legal advisor.
Yep.
Of course he's better than the fucking leader of the gang at fighting. Go of me.
Drop the knife.
His arm easily twisted around by Mamoru. Tokiwa let out a cry of anguish. It's all over, Iganami. I showed up to take the credit.
Way too casual for this.
He always does. But it's great. He just shows up like, hey, I helped, right? It's all over, Iganami. When I looked in the direction of the voice, I saw Hideaki and one of his subordinates walking over.
Hide.
Seriously, didn't I tell you not to go around alone, Roberta? You fucking idiot.
I actually forgot what his nickname was for a second, and I thought he was just shouting like, hide!
Yeah, I was surprised you got it the first time. As Hideaki looked at me with consternation, I heard the piercing wail of sirens heading our way.
I heard the piercing wail of sirens. As suddenly 10 hideous bird women landed all around us.
Oh, it's raining. Can you tell that because it's just the same scene, but they added rain effects.
Yep.
Tokyo was arrested, leaving only Mamoru and I in the park. Droplets of light rain began to fall.
Do you want to fuck on the bench again? How could I have been so selfish?
Let's share her with Hideaki.
Yes.
Mamoru whispered as he stood, cuddling up next to me. His words of self-blame made me sad, and I gently wrapped my arms around him. You guys still here? You're gonna catch a cold out here.
I'm a good guy now.
He was never actually all that antagonistic.
He strikes me as like, they didn't really clarify this, but he strikes me as like, he's the last person who kept ties with Mamoru after he left.
Or like the last honorable guy in the clan before it went to crap, or what have you.
Tetsu.
When I turned towards the voice, Tetsuya was standing there without an umbrella. Got what you wanted. Try looking a little happier.
But Tokyo
I swear to God, if the true end is that you make up with Tokyo and everything's better forever, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I was the one who called the police on him.
What?
Since Rina died, Tokyo has been acting out too much.
He's a threat to the clan.
Prostitutes, smuggling, murder. All those usual things we do anyway without compunction. He was no longer under the control of the clan. Really? Prostitution, smuggling, and murder.
Prostitutes, smuggling, murder. He couldn't do any of them anymore.
Because that's usually like those are like some of the 3 biggest businesses for the Yakuza.
Yeah.
Aside from fraud.
But even so, why would you sell out your comrade like that?
You could at least thank me. You're finally free to love this woman.
You're finally free to make love to this woman.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that you gave me the opportunity to hook up with her. Thanks.
Yeah. You would really send Tokyo alone to hell like that?
Let me guess. No, I'm gonna turn myself in. Don't worry too much. Yeah. Oh. Never mind. Don't worry too much. I'll see to it that the Iganami clan recovers. Tokuwa will too.
We're gonna bust him out in like 2 days, dude.
Don't worry. Don't you worry. This criminal organization is gonna get more powerful.
Yeah, you think you are our only attorney?
A little time in prison will wake him up. The clan is too strong to be destroyed by this. Actually, from what happens in the Yakuza series, at least, they do. I don't know how true it is versus fiction, but the general attitude is if you get caught for a crime, you do the time. The Yakuza don't actually usually break you out.
If you get caught for a crime, you do the time and you do it quietly. Yeah, is the rule of most organizations.
Well, in the Yakuza, they usually make a point of not breaking you out because either one, you got caught because you were stupid, or 2, you intentionally got caught to take the blame for someone else. In which case, breaking you out would only inhibit the whole point of it. Or if you were too stupid, then you're probably not too valuable to them. So you two just hurry up and get back to your regular lives of fucking in this park.
Thank you. I will.
Be happy. Rena would cry to see you otherwise.
I know. You take care too. The darkness is deep on your side of the world.
No need to tell me that. Feel free to come join me if you ever get bored out here.
You can feel free to come and join us right now. I have something I have to protect now.
Mamoru looked at me as he spoke. And that's enough. Tetsuya cleared his throat and then disappeared from sight.
Hide in plain sight. Let's go.
Mamoru took my hand and started to walk.